Okay, we have one Morphy Richards well used steam iron that seems to have developed a bit of an odd fault. And I'll just show you there. Basically steam comes out from this side instead of the iron. So I'll just move the iron over to show you. So we're steam ready there. And we'll just put some steam. You see it's coming out the side of the base, as you can hear the pump go. There is a bit of steam coming out the iron, but not as much steam as indeed the base. The base seems to have a constant steaming supply, and it's encircled in steam at times. So we'll just turn everything off and let it cool down. So I'll just remove the tank, and we know it's working, so we don't really need to check anything in that. We do get steam, just it's coming out from around the base instead of the iron. So underneath the base unit you can see we've got traces of water. So this is the 6th screw that I've undone. There's one there, one in there, and it's the same on the opposite side. So the cover lifts off, and I presume we're looking at the steam generator unit here. And I'm wondering if it does have some kind of, safety blow-off valve, as there's a lot of energy in steam. Historically, we only have to think back to the steam engines and turbines being driven, etc. So we don't want to build up a steam to be trapped here. It could be catastrophic. So there's got to be some safety devices built in. And these two rubber things, I'm wondering if these are the vents to blow off a bit of steam, as they do feel slightly warm to the touch. So I've just plugged it in, and I'm just going to cautiously have a look at this while the iron is priming steam. So I'll just wait for the continuous light to get the steam up. I think it's quite a simple system really. We've got cold water in there via the pump, and that's the cold water feed to the steam generator, and then the braided hose is the warm steam coming outwards. So if we've got any blockages in here, maybe that's the safety system for the tank. Okay, we've now got this on, and if you're not comfortable doing this live, I'm not encouraging you to test things live, I just want to see what's going off with it. So we'll now prime the iron and try and work out where it's leaking from. So I've concluded that the steam is leaking from underneath this very tank. I've got the unit unplugged now, and I think the first thing to check is if there is a blockage. So I'm going to try and undo these clips here so we can hopefully blow some air through the iron or check things are good. So with the pipe disconnected, I've successfully blown down there, and I can hear air coming out the iron. It did feel a little bit restricted. I'm just wondering if I've cleared something. All seems to be working quite well. And also I did have an inspect on this. Basically half of this is pipe, and then the other half is control wiring, you could say, for the rest of the iron. So I'm just wondering if I can put it back together and see if it works. So I've still got a bit of steam coming from the base, but I think I've stumbled on the true cause of this, and it's definitely a blockage. We're doing a bit better now, and you can see all the lime scale and dust. I'm just shaking the iron like that, and bits kept falling out. And then I started tapping it with a screwdriver whilst on full steam, and we got all the bits of, well, a lot of bits of limescale out, and the steam has actually improved now coming out the iron. So I think we're winning. You can see the bits of limescale there in the iron. It's just slowly coming out on here with a good few smart taps from this screwdriver handle. Doesn't seem to have done it any harm. I put a bit of white vinegar down the holes just to get the limescale out, and you can see it's staining quite nicely. Now we're going to be running a little descaler through the water tank. So we're just running the descaler through it and ironing a towel, and if any limescale does come through, I tend to just spray it with a white vinegar, and that cleans the plate up no end. As you can see, we've now got a lot of good steam, and there's a lot less coming out of the base unit. So I think we'll call that a success. Many thanks for watching, and why not subscribe for more low cost repair solutions.